Hello ladies and gentlemen, today I actually have the day off and we are going to work on some stuff. So what I'm going to do is I have to get the red Ford ready for Beat the Creek. It's one of the trucks I'm going to take down there. And then my comp truck, I'm going to put some aluminum C's on there. I'm not trying to get crazy with that thing and keep it light, but the last thing I want is for one of the weaker points of any axle really to break. So I have both of these. I'm going to go ahead and throw them both on there. That gets this pretty much ready. I've done a little bit of work to it. We can kind of go over that. I did swap the shocks. So I took the incisions off. They were just not working for me in all honesty. So I took them off. And then now I have Traxxas GTS. I got some little cups from Jordan. I'm pretty sure you can get them from anybody that you know that has a 3D printer, or if you have a 3D printer, I'm sure you know where to get them, or if you don't already have them. So they have Traxxas GTS shocks out of a TRX4, and then they have orange mini T-springs, and then pink mini, well, they say they're pink. Technically they're red, but whatever. Anyway, got a battery in there. Luckily it wasn't plugged in. So, getting all that done, I filled it up with some very thick shock oil. I wish I could tell you what it was, but I took that 10,000 and I took some 35 and I put it in one of these eyedropper bottles that I got for airbrushing. So I put it all in here and I just kind of like filled it up to about like ish with 35 and then filled a little space up with 10,000. So it's somewhere between 35 and 10,000 weight. With the ratio, I would assume it's probably, I don't know, it's probably like 2,000 weight, something like that. It's pretty thick. This is one of the things that I actually drive like a normal rock crawler because it is a comp and it is more crawler style. So I ended up doing a more traditional suspension setup where it's very, very thick and it's actually very slow moving. It's very soft. The springs are actually really soft, to tell you the truth. But before, you could take it and go like this and the whole chassis would shake. I only had like 40 weight, I think, in it, plus the stock incision springs. It was just way too soft. So, did that, and other than that, it works really well. I didn't really like, I was so mad a couple weeks ago whenever I had this thing out that it didn't really matter to begin with, but, so yeah. Oh, I just realized that I'm missing some screws here, so that's cool. Have to put those in real quick. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm gonna do some C's and then we will get everything back together and, you know, all that stuff. So this is what we're gonna do. Here we go. Time out. I'm going to make something very clear. This is a brass hammer. These are aluminum parts. It needs just a little bit of tink because I can't do the thing. And that's all I'm going to do. Don't go beating the shit out of this thing with your papa's claw hammer. You'll bend it. Just be careful. Give it a little tink. Tink, 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 tink. maybe get like a block of wood or something, a little tap, 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 whatever. I saw Matt beating the shit out of it with a hammer. No. This is a brass hammer. This is kind of what this is for, is actually for when I used to do machining stuff, but very, very clear. This is softer than this aluminum. So all we're doing is just give him a little tappy tap. That's all it takes. I'm just throwing tiny little bits of Loctite on there, by the way. See, that's it. So small you can barely even see it. There's just a little bit, which most of that's probably going to get wiped off anyway. Oh, that's cool. That hole's threaded as well. I didn't expect it to be, but this hole right here is also threaded. So it threads in here and then through the eyelet, and then actually threads in right here as well. So that's nice. That actually is a nice surprise. Put down in there. There we go. Now we got that. Put a little dabby dab on the old knuckle screws here. There we go. And that's it. Comp truck is done. Now I won't be taking this to Beat the Creek. Beat the Creek has a lot of dry trails as long as it doesn't rain a whole bunch. And it's just kind of dirt and mud, whatever. Not mud. I don't want to call it mud, because when you say mud, you think like inches deep, whatever. It's just wet dirt is really all it is, and a lot of it. It's just worn down, beaten woods trails. However, there is a couple places where the creek kind of runs off and everything, and it does get a little bit, I don't know, like, it's not mud, but like some of it is kind of like wettish, like that real thin, watery mud. And in all honesty, like, the way I look at these things is some of these are basically, this is my comp truck. I don't want to get it to where maybe one of the bearings are bad, and then when I go out to go comp, something goes bad, one of the damn wheels falls off, you know, whatever, because I don't get to comp very often. It's kind of like when I used to derby. The derby slash never got moved other than just when it went out. It was pure, this is a derby car, yada, yada, yada. Like, if I fix something, I take it out in the driveway, run it up and down a few times, make sure it worked, and then it was done. I know a lot of people used to use theirs as a slash and then go, and then, you know, they'd end up with broken parts and things because they had actually cracked something or broken something while they're playing with it, didn't notice, and that put them out. So, I don't want to do the same thing with this. So this is basically a comp-only truck. And well, it is what it is. So for right now, this thing is done. We'll do the Ford, which I am taking to Beat the Creek, and I expect this thing to be a blast because I love driving this truck to begin with. So hopefully we can get that rolling as well. So we'll throw the body back on this, and then we'll start on this guy. Now we'll go with this guy. And if you haven't seen this truck, I have a whole video on it, a couple of them actually. It's there's a black Cherokee in the thumbnail. It's like Vanquish Axial thing, whatever. I don't know what to call it. This is my Phoenix with 10.3s. I freaking love this thing. Anywho, let's put some aluminum C's on this, and we'll go from there. Here we go. There's an old piece of tape. That's pretty cool. It's been on there since I started driving it forever ago. Oh, hey, there's more. It's a pretty badass piece of tape. I've had this thing out crawling with, I don't know, that body's been out 10, 12, 15 times, whatever. So that's pretty cool. That wraps it up for this. Got this ready for Beat the Creek. Got the C2 ready for more comps. That is all for today. Do the things you know you're supposed to be doing. Check me out on Patreon. Thank you again, Ray. And I will see you later. Bye.